not something that we've seen in a long time. Obviously, it's been hit repeatedly, but that
there it is! The Soraka top lane. All right, so we heard Wunder tweeting about it. Sorry, I apologize.
Swear to God, I will walk onto that stage and grab that coach headset and okay, good, it's in now. Thank you, ladies. We're fine, ladies and gentlemen. There will be no Corky Azir on this stage today.
Decision to go for his red, while Kirei just looked for a level 2 gank.
Instantly wants the gank here. Does Caps already have the shifting sands? Has he selected a skill here to go for the trade? No dash out yet. The flash is still up and available. The flash already burned by the side of Kirei, but Leader's now going in, blocking him up, looking for the Abscond Duck. He's got blocked down. First blood. Are they gonna be able to lock him down? Come on, just finish the kill. Caps still alive, but first blood, the Raptors will take it in the end, and Leader happy to benefit from that first blood goal.
And while this could have been dangerous,
okay, all right, yeah. we get it. He's a special boy.
Yeah.
This is what you talk about, the potential for this bot lane to be explosive. Lucian, of course, notorious for these all-ins. Now getting level 3, the exhaust immediately comes out. Extra combat summoners in this lane. Hansama now to run for his life. Yanko stepping in, good damage, and Hansama trying to turn it. Does go down in the end, but may just give his life in the exchange. 1-for-1 so far. Perks now has to run for the hills. Coming in, Leader fishing for the kill here. No flash available. Burn it earlier on. Will not connect.
In his W as well, along with the E. Meanwhile, we see a gank in mid lane.
Already the explosive play. Leader now trying to get something back. Running away. A beautiful stolen ultimate. Kirei there to back him up. Jankos and Caps overcommitting. Could turn. Top lane. Will they just dive? Wunder here has the ult to heal himself, but as you mentioned before, Smite trying to clear the wave. Kirei now going in. The silence being laid down. Kirei might just be in trouble. Wunder not going to get the chance to ult. Dan going to grab the kill. Kirei going to live a little triumph to keep him nice and healthy.
They wanted to continue to play around this bot side of the map, try and get the Lucian ahead in the early game. It does make a lot of sense. And now they get baited out.
He's going to take a little bit of damage here, but now knockback. Hansama going to be in trouble. Already taking down Perks. Now pushing for one more. Das is going to make it out. Uses the flash to get to safety. One quick kill picked up by G2. Excellent execution.
Hansama did not hit that level 6. Oh, Kirei sitting in fog of war.
That's a beautiful gank. The quick flash over. Now chasing Kirei. Trying to finish this kill off. Wind becomes lightning. Where's the slow going to go?
The blue mana. Okay. So Kirei recognizes that he can't choose to overcommit there because the Soraka was on its way down. Caps now.
Can't forget, the Soraka gets so fast with the healing. Wunder's going to chase this kill down. Caps going to grab it in the end. You guys are really excited about Soraka. This, though, on the bottom side, Perks is going to get taken down. The 2v2 kill comes through for Hansama and Das. Mickey now has to... Honestly, this champion just dies when it's left alone. So Mickey will eventually...
Run, Cap, run!
Jankos there. They're going to dash out to safety. Jankos, the hero of the day. That's worth a round of applause. Saves his bot laner. Of course, good play in the end, but now we might just see a dive on the bottom side. The final chapter now coming out. Das locked up under tower. He's going to take that tower shot. Only level 5 will battle dance out to safety. Perks still looking to finish the kill. Will be forced to make a grand escape. Kirei can't look to turn this if they step too far forward. Mickey goes right.
Looks like that they're a bit of indecision in this, whether or not they want to do it. Meanwhile, gank in the mid lane.
Will not connect on the Abscond of Duck. Caps going to throw out the ultimate. Forced to dash away. Wunder's here once again to try to save the name of Jankos, rather.
The strengths of Soraka, which is a constant sustain and ability to see
Das. The dash in. Das trying to make it safety, but he's already given his life. Hansama going to kill back. Throwing the ultimate out onto Perks. Now it's just Mickey and Hansama, the cat and the bird. I think we've seen enough nature shows to know how this goes. Maybe not. Mickey forced out in mid lane as well. And across the board, Misfits trying to make some very aggressive plays.
Wait, this is exactly what happens when
Cap flash.
Set on Jankos.
Debate. They're waiting for them to come in. The flash over the wall. They're not going to stay for even a moment. The knock was trying to cut through. Mickey's instantly dead, but Jankos leads out the other way to try and survive. The stolen ultimate will not connect. Leader now fishing for a little bit more. An invisible Jankos. How much time can he buy? Caps is here to protect him as he retreats, but he's in enemy territory. He's going to try to dash to safety. The abscond, the abduct will not be necessary. Jankos use that E to quickly shift into safety. Oof. G2 only going to lose one on the back of that play. Caps now laying down a bit more damage. Playing a bit with fire here, but knocks Kirei under the tower. That's going to be disastrous. That's going to be the shutdown for Jankos. Leader and Das now have to run. Das might be next on the menu. Leader could be first. The double kill coming in. Jankos might want to make it a triple, but Das. Well, we know that you can dash out to safety. You're okay to get that much chip damage.
So notice how much time Jankos is buying, but Misfits still feel the need that they can turn this fight around. They overcommit just a little bit too much. Chip damage is coming out from Jankos. They hard commit. Then Kirei gets thrown underneath the tower. Then they get to reposition and utilize the range of the Azir, and then a good stun comes out from Jankos to help secure the second kill. Excellent teamwork.
And while the rest of the map has been fighting, Wunder has been ulting from the top side. Now potentially dying as Kirei does look to pitch for this play. Dash gonna come through. The Lucian is on the way up. If they overcommit here, it will be disastrous, but the silence is there. Wunder now trying to turn it. He's healed up. Kirei! That is not what he wanted. Dan outrun. He's gonna be cold, relentlessly pursued by the side of G2. He will be able to make it out in the end, but G2 continues to push forward as Hansama takes the bot lane tower, but G2 are not done yet. This is not Dan's day to survive. A supreme display of talent will not be enough to stun the lockup. Dan, can he turn it? It will not be there for him today. Jankos on a kill.
And it looks like the Misfits are in a much better position right now.
Checking in on the summoner spells, no flash for Caps, but there's a flash for Perks. The final chapter will come out, try to survive a bit more time. Jankos will secure it. Bit embarrassing for the side of Misfits, but a good pickup for the side of G2.
And now G2 have priority over mid lane, and Perks can start making his way down. This gives him an opportunity to start threaten this mid tier 1, or just look for another fight.
Jankos, of course, no ultimate, but can still fish for the root. The slow on Akira, that should be guaranteed, but will buy a bit more time when the stun will not be enough. DOS trying to buy time for Kira to make it out, but this is out now, just has to fight and will be taken down. Jankos continuing to rack up the kills with the power of the cat, backing him up. DOS is just barely able to make it out, but Jankos will not find the kill in the end.
But G2 found a successful kill, and now they're looking for a tower. Hansama
Goes out the ultimate.
so fluidly. They know what fights they can and cannot take. And Jankos, I think this is a fight you cannot take, my friend.
Still gonna fish for the buff though. I don't know, damn it.
Never mind.
You can take the stun is there. Mickey, of course, still fine on the inside there, but Leader can't dash over the wall. Look to fish for a little bit more. Wants to take away Jankos' all pushing for the wall, but doesn't quite have it available. Seals and Soraka all extend heals, but that's definitely not what he needed. Perks will get locked up. Wunder tries to buy a bit more time. Kira chasing, but it's too little too late. Dan goes down.
Turn this fight around, and now they finally re-secured the gold lead.
And double Athene's unholy grail is miserable to play against. DOS, yeah, he might have more playmaking ability, but he is not getting away from this cat. Instantly, Jankos goes in. Hansama just trying to turn it though. Can they actually get Jankos taken down? The cat's next on the list. That's a quick double kill. I thought for sure G2 had that in the bag, but they both go down in the exchange.
Now we see another play.
Dan is going to try to make it out. This one, no ult available, means a quick kill pickup for Caps and Perks.
Oh man, I can't wait for these replays. Oh, more fighting.
Leader now going to be caught out, of course, slowed down by the Prowling projectile. Jankos trying a bit more time. A stolen supreme display of talent, but Leader not going to be able to make it out of this one too easily. A dash in from Jankos, and he will secure another kill.
Okay, so G2 find themselves another quick punish. Can Misfits do the same? Wunder on awards.
Ooh, flash back over the wall. Definitely a little bit interesting there. DOS can dash in and dash out. Looks pretty, but not going to amount to much. And Kira once again pays the price for DOS getting so aggressive. Ulti has come out. On the E, that's a double kill. Hansama reminding people why he deserves a spot on the starting.
It's going to be much harder to execute, especially given that compared to Hansama, he's not going to have the same damage output. But Misfits going for more fights.
Once again locked down. DOS leaving forward, but will not be able to find any engages. Jankos now retreating. Leader with the soul and Soraka will heal a bit up for his team, but only level 13, so won't be able to grab another ult. That means Kira goes down in the exchange. DOS try and end the game. They may just fish for the inhibitor and look for the trade for the Baron, but G2 secure Baron. Leader now trying to stop the backs to buy time for his team. The inhibitor will be taken on the bottom side by Misfits. Once again, this game is not about clean, but it is about trading back and forth. Leader, can he make it out to safety? Can he turn this one? But no, too many carries on top of him. DOS now on the retreat. Pretty bloody game, but honestly, I like the confidence from Misfits to make the play on the bottom side, but obviously this is not an ideal start.
Yeah, definitely not. Typically, you want the Rakan engage. Oh, we don't have time. DOS is dead. Because G2 now have the Baron. So we'll see how long Misfits can hold the line. Ooh, as the helps if Catch dies.
A lot of healing immediately coming in though. Soraka not going to be on the way. Has opted to back off. Good damage comes in from the coin. Akira steps forward once again, leaping into the midst of the back line. Pretty much an impossible hold. Hansama will come back, of course. Was not taken down. Just forced to use the ultimate. Soraka forward here. Could be suicide. Soraka burned. Wunder overstays his welcome on the bottom side. Now the inhibitor's in jeopardy. G2 though, only 4 seconds on the back timer. But instead, they're going forward. DOS now going to be in trouble. Hansama going to be pushed back. The flash will not be enough to take him out to safety. Goes gold to buy a bit of time. Leader needs to debate his options, but the shutdown comes in, and suddenly Dan is the one who's overstayed as well.
Now, G2 are grouped up as 4. They have the Baron buff. They know that Hansama is dead. That's the primary wave clear. But Kira is back. What will Dan look to do? Try and split push to end, or will he join the rest of his team?
Dash forward with the double tap from Perks. Stolen Kiana ultimate. If they step too far forward into the base, he can't look for the stun. Meanwhile, DOS now backing. Ultimate not going to be up and available. Final chapter comes out, and good bit of damage, and that means Kira goes down, but DOS now coming in. Can't look for a bit of CC, but Perks is simply too strong at this point. Leader has to give him that respect. G2 now looking to potentially retreat at the mid lane as the minion wave crashes into the mid lane tower. TP's coming down. G2 do not want to play for any more fights. They want to end the game. Wunder is here, the ambulance is on the way, and everybody's going to be getting back to full health.
They want to maintain their average game time of 26.5 minutes. Straight goes, 30 seconds left, in goes Jankos.
Hansama, maybe he can try to turn this one, but he gets silenced. He tries to pull back the feathers, but it's not enough. G2 setting their eyes on Nexus, splitting their attention, but it's not going to matter. In the end, only 2 members left standing on the side of Misfits. Wunder will keep him healthy. G2 will keep playing with their food, and at the end of the day, it's going to be a 14-2 scoreline for the G2 boys.
Oh, what a fun game to watch. both teams going back and forth. So much fighting.
I'm going to be honest. When you tell me there's a Soraka top in the game, for some reason, I'm convinced it's going to be some exciting, flashy pick. And then I remember it's Soraka, and Wunder's only job that entire game was to not die on the side lane versus the Kennen and press R and W at appropriate times.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Misfits, with this win from G2, Misfits are now locked out of playoff contention. It was a very entertaining game. Their early game was impressive to watch. I feel like they did a lot of good things, but when it came to the mid game, G2 never slowed down, as they often do. They constantly utilized their pressure to exert their dominance, and while there were definitely many overcommitments from the side of G2, they just did never slow down, and they were always looking for more opportunities.
And of course, winning this, locking the top 2 at Athens has to feel good for G2. Very much on the road to locking number 1.